everyone, welcome to Connection Yoga. I just want to say real quick, yoga is for everyone. However, when online, it is up to the individual to assess whether they are ready or not to participate in the class that they have chosen. If you suffer from specific disease, illness, or injury, or are pregnant, it is important for you to consult with your physician before beginning. The practice of yoga requires that you, the practitioner, need to gauge the safety of your practice within your own personal and physical limitations. I'm not there, I'm not in your body, so I can't. You need to pay attention and act accordingly. It is always better for you to build up slowly rather than force or strain. While you might feel exertion throughout the practice, you should also feel relaxed. While you might feel some discomfort, you should never feel pain. The techniques and suggestions presented in the following content are not intended to substitute for proper medical care. Consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program. Connection Yoga assumes no responsibility for injuries suffered while participating in the yoga content. The user assumes all risks. With that, I can't wait to see you on the mat, and I'll see you there. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Connection Yoga. My name is Kat, and today we are breaking down airplane pose. So I'm super excited to teach you how to pilot your way easily through this pose, keeping your line straight and safe while engaging the entire body in this asymmetrical balance posture. I'm going to demonstrate first so you know what I'm talking about, then I'm going to give a little background, and then we are going to break it down together. So first, this is airplane pose. If you have never seen it or whatever, it is a balance pose with one leg up and your heart lifting. Okay, so airplane pose is similar to Warrior 3 pose, but with clear differences in a way that makes this pose more approachable than Warrior 3 for someone who is more of a beginner or hasn't quite built up the balance in their practice. But no fear, we are going to get through it together. Breaking down the body section by section. Go ahead and try it with me when I'm breaking it down at home with me. So, first thing, you're gonna have one foot grounded, starting with the feet. Both feet are at 12 o'clock. Even the lifted one should be with the toes pointing towards the earth, feet at 12 o'clock. They're both pressing down out of the four corners of your feet. So even though that foot is lifting, you want to be pressing out as if you are still pressing down on the earth like your grounded foot. So both feet with energy pressing out of them. Okay? So coming up the legs, the thighs are definitely engaged and sending energy down out of the legs. Okay? So pressing out, this balanced quad is very engaged. This knee has a slight bend to it. Some disciplines of yoga suggest that you completely lock it out. I disagree personally with that. I think you can lock out the leg by engaging the muscles, but not locking your kneecap in. So just try that and play with it. And the more you press down, the more you'll get that engagement in those legs. Okay? So coming up to our hips. Because our feet are pointed forward, our hips are squared to the earth here. Okay? So when you lift up, one tendency is when you lift that leg is to just open up. I do it, I have to catch myself pretty much every time I get in this pose. So when you lift that leg up, go ahead, put your hand at your hip. Look at your hips here. Are they even? Don't fall over. Or is one opening up? Or even down? You want them squared. Don't be afraid to touch yourself and make your hips square to the front how you want them to be, okay? And once you get them there, then you need to squeeze your butt. Squeeze it good, and that will stabilize that hip position and stabilize the center part of your body, okay? Which is crucial to the balancing. So that is your butt and hips region, all right? So your foot's lifted maybe a 45-degree angle off the earth. It's not a huge lift, okay? Hips square down, coming up to the belly. So we're extending back and lifting out. So there's an extension through the lifted leg hip, where the other one is in a slight flexion, so it's slightly bent. But the lifted leg, there's extension through that hip up into the core. So your belly should be drawn to your spine, okay? Keeping it in to hold that balance and press up out of those muscles to lift the heart, okay? So the core is super engaged. All balance poses, your core should be fired up, holding you in, okay? So it's compressing everything in, a tighter center of gravity, easier for you to control. Moving up to the heart, the chest area. So this is an opening pose here, so your pecs are open, your palms are facing either down or they can face your sides. If that's a little too much, face them down. You just don't really want to face them back because then you're not stabilizing the shoulder joint. By opening them, we open the shoulders so that the shoulder blades can do that concentric drawing down sensation. So they draw in and down the back, okay? So that stabilizes our shoulder joints, that opens the chest, and helps us balance in this position. So I'm gonna do it the other leg, give myself some work, okay? So ground and extend. So our fingers are matching the foot expansion and extension out, okay? That leaves us with our head and neck. You want it in line with the spine, trying to create a straight line from your heel to your head, like disco. Okay? So, head is in line. Suggestion, huge tip for all balance poses. Keep your eyes fixated on a single point. By doing that, it allows us to narrow in and then get into our body. Okay? So gaze, dristi, is a huge part of yoga in general, but definitely balance poses. So before you even get into it, set your gaze on something that you are going to look at to balance on. I'm just looking at a knot in the wood. It doesn't have to be crazy. Set it, set your feet, and build. Okay? Check yourselves. Okay? And most importantly, just try and enjoy it. Enjoy the time connecting with your body and breathing. So breathing in this posture, you need to have your core engaged, but you still have to be breathing in the upper part of your lungs and balancing that. So it's a part of coordination, it's part of the practice. You'll get better at it, I have no doubt. Just keep trying, okay? So that's pretty much about it. There's not much modification for this pose except for not descending as much, okay? So you can lift only a little bit and have the same bodily posture and length without without descending to the 45-degree angle. All right, so that's that. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section below. Let me know and I will reach out and help you the best I can. That's what I'm here for. All right? Next up, we have our flow oriented around this pose. If you don't join me, I totally understand and I will see you next time, but I deeply encourage you to join me for this brief 30-minute flow where we get to build our bodies to fully express this airplane pose. It's awesome, super excited, so get ready. To get ready for this flow, you'll just need, if you're gonna listen to the playlist, to go ahead and pull it up and get it ready. Otherwise, you just need your mat, your block, and your water. It's just gonna be a simple practice, and it's gonna be awesome. So if you're gonna listen to the playlist, go ahead and hit play now and make your way to child's pose or whichever beginning pose you would like to take on your mat. Whatever you've got going on, put it aside. Clear the space in your mind to just be here, right now, for these 30 minutes. It begins with the breath. Lengthen your inhale and exhale. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat, side stretch, child's pose. Hand stack as you press your palms down, sit bones toward your heels. Back to center, other side. Back to center, rise tabletop. Move through cat-cows with your breath. Press in your palms, receive that energy back. One more round. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, and sit up for a toe stretch. Summer out there, our feet have been cramped all winter. Let's stretch them out and come into your breathing. Two more cycles of breath. Release your toes, sit back on your flat foot. Place your hands behind your feet. Stay here or gently lift your knees. Knees back down. Sit up, cross your ankles and sit down. Crisscross applesauce. Hands by your sides. Close your eyes Left hand goes to the head. Left ear gently falls to the shoulder as you press your right fingers into the earth. Switch sides. It's not a pull, it's just a gentle weight. Press your fingers for that length. And release. Left hand goes to right knee, right hand behind you, twist. Lift the heart. Switch sides. And come back to center, feet out in front. Sit tall. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hold it. Inhale again for more length. Hold it as you exhale, forward fold. Hands can be on the earth, touching your feet. Breathe into the back body and exhale deeper. And release. Reverse plank, hands behind your hips. Lift your hips, point your toes to the earth. And release. Cross your ankles, make your way to down dog. Press the heels towards the earth with a soft bend in the knee. Sit bones to the sky. Walk your hands to your feet. Ragdoll pose, feet hip width. Length of the spine as we fall forward. Press the four corners of the feet down and gently sway back and forth. And release. Down the center, halfway lift, forward fold, high mountain, side stretch, left hand down, inhale. Exhale, arm up. Inhale, arm, other side. Arm up. Other side. Arm up. Other side. Arm back up. Swan dive, long forward. Halfway lift. Down dog. High push up. Pause. Heels over toes, belly in. Use that core, drive you back, down dog. Back to high push up. Down dog. High push up. Down dog. high push-up. Drop your knees to the mat, lower flat to the mat, to cobra. Child's pose. Down dog. Right foot up, bend and open the hip. Square the hips, straighten the leg. Step it between the hands, low lunge. Knee goes down, toes uncurl, hands to hips. Lift the belly, press the hips forward. Release the hands to the earth, tuck the back toe, step top of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, high mountain. Forward fold, halfway lift, down dog. Feet together, left leg up. Bend and open the hip. Square the hip, straighten leg. Step it up, low lunge. Hands to hips. Hands to the earth. Lift the back knee, step top of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, high mountain. Forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, feet hip width apart, peace fingers, big toes, lift the heart, pull yourself down. Feet together, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Press the feet down, draw the belly in. Forward fold, halfway lift, high plank. Lower chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg up, bend and open the hip. Square the hips, three-legged dog. Extend the foot out. Crunch high push-up. Back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, inhale up. Exhale in, inhale up. Step between the hands, runners twist. Right hand goes to the sky, hips stay low. Right hand comes down, ground the feet. Rise for arrow. Straight line from the head to the heel. Crescent lunge, rise. Hands to the earth, standing splits, pop the foot up. Left foot comes down, feet hip width apart, gorilla pose. Hands under the feet, press them down. Release your bind, feet back together. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. You can go right back to down dog or flow through chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg up, bend and open the hip. Close the hip, extend the foot. 3 of those crunches. Inhale, exhale, crunch. And back up. Last time to the chest. Back up. Step through, runner's twist. Left hand goes up. Left hand comes down. Rise for arrow. Draw the belly in. Press the feet down. Fingers spread, shoulder blades down the back. Crescent lunge, arms overhead. Hands to the earth, standing splits. Hips square to the earth. Right foot comes down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Keep breathing. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Right leg up. Bend and open the hip again. Straighten the leg. Crunch it to the chest and hold it here. Pull it up 1 more inch. Step down. Arrow pose. Rise warrior 1. Back foot grounds down. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, arms up. Press it back down. Extended side angle. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg for triangle. Hand goes to the leg gently or a block or the earth. Press the feet down. Warrior 2, rise. Prasarita, turn the toes to the side, lace the fingers behind the back, lift the heart, forward fold. Release your bind under your face, halfway lift, draw the belly in. Walk around the right foot for pyramid. Left foot comes in. Step your feet back and vinyasa. Breathe in, let it go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, close the hips. Exhale, knee to chest and hold. Bring the knee closer to the belly. Step it down, arrow pose. Draw the belly in. Warrior 1, ground the back foot and rise. Warrior 2, open up. straighten the front leg, arms up. Press down, warrior two. Extended side angle. Warrior two, rise. Straighten the front leg, triangle pose. Hips and shoulders in line. So open. Warrior two, strong. Turn your toes, arms at a T. Keep your belly in. Forward fold, grab the outsides of your feet. Draw yourself down. Press your feet and your inner ankles down. Walk around the left foot for pyramid. Release. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High mountain. Low mountain Tadasana. Ground your left foot. Draw your belly in, lifting your right foot just off the earth. Keeping a straight, strong line. Lower into airplane. Keep an eye on something on the ground. Low mountain again. If you're struggling to balance, you can place your foot down in between. Back to airplane. High mountain. Airplane. High mountain. Lift the knee, hip height. Press back, airplane. Flex the foot. Lift the heart. Press both feet down. Standing splits. Hands to the earth. Lift the back foot. Right foot comes down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High mountain. Low mountain. Other side. Right foot grounds. Lift the left foot. Transition airplane. And up. Getting used to the sensation of balancing on that standing leg. And back up. It's okay if you bobble. Draw your belly in. Squeeze your butt. And back up. Lift the knee hip height. Airplane. Press it back. Standing splits. Left foot comes down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High mountain. Low mountain. Ground that left foot again. Right foot lifts off. Airplane tilt. Hold it here. Drawing the belly in. Touch your hips. See if they're square. Hands to prayer. Half moon. Keep pressing that foot out, extending the fingers. Standing splits. Let the back foot fall on the outside of the left. Forward fold. Unwind your feet. Halfway lift. Forward fold, high mountain, low mountain. Ground the right foot, lift the left. Tilt airplane, straight, strong line. Hands to prayer, half moon. Keeping an eye on something will help. Standing splits, left foot on the outside of right, forward fold. Unwind your feet, halfway lift, forward fold, vinyasa. High push-up, low push-up on the forearms. Walk the feet in for dolphin. Hips up, heart's lifting. Walk back out, low plank. Lower flat on the mat, hand stack, forehead to the hands. Roll over onto your back. Pigeon on your back. Right leg over, left knee, hug them in. Release, cross that knee all the way over. Let your knees twist over. Back to center. Uncross your legs. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, creating a square. Lace your fingers through. Pull your leg in. Release, crossing your leg all the way over. Twist to the other side. Back to center, hug the knees in one time. Release for Shavasana. Keep your breath in your mind for this last few minutes. Bring your awareness back here. Bring your knees to your chest. Fall to one side using your arm as a pillow. Press yourself up to a seat. Inhale, arms up. Palms meet, palms to the heart. Know that the breath is the wind under your wings, wherever you choose to fly. You are strong and you are enough. Thumbs to your third eye center. Namaste. Thank you everyone for being here, learning with me, practicing with me as we keep moving forward in this crazy world. If you liked what we did today, give me a like, let me know, subscribe, let your friends know, bring them next time, all that stuff. I can't wait to see you next time on the mat. Peace out and keep loving your heart.